Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So at the moment, let's get on to the 8 hour. We basically hovered around the structure I gave you yesterday, and the areas we need to pay attention to for quite some time, and then eventually squirted through, and that was pretty much based on Google's results, to be honest, nothing else. We've got diversions, so and that's continuation diversions. We're at the 155 EMA. On the 8 hour, it is also a fairly strong area of what was support and been used as resistance for quite some time, and that's right here at 35,427, where price is at the moment. See, there's a high of price, lower high, high of oscillator, higher high. That is diversions, continuation diversions, and to me, this is bearish structure. Now, with a little squirt above it. Now, when you see channels, remember, channels and flags, and you break in the opposite direction, there's only a 25% probability of it continuing. There's a higher probability of it coming back. There's one little extra level just above it, which if you look here, it wasn't tested. So that breakout wasn't tested there. Okay, so let's just get down to the lower time frames, and we can start looking at different scenarios. So far the weekly is a green bar, pretty solid green bar, follow on from the sort of the pin bar that we had the previous week, last week. But 3 hour, I don't like this. I really don't like the way the oscillators are grouped to the upside like this, with the bigger diversions on the bigger time frames, and then we are at another level. Then again, it is the US market, so anything's possible, so don't take the warning bells as gospel just yet. So looking at the hour, trend is up. We got the reversal on Friday, moved up, and we basically just went sideways, testing the top of the trend line here, and then we broke through it. Sort of the question here is this an exhaustion bar? And here we have diversions as well on the hour. I definitely don't want to be long up at this area. I want structure. I want pullback. I want to see price back at a level, and when it's back at the level, then I will look at it. Now, there are a couple of levels in play, but as far as I'm concerned, I want a much deeper level than what is on offer at the moment. A couple of things again. That was the trend line. We sort of broke below it. Is this a retest of that trend line outside of this top trend line? Or alternatively, is that my new trend line there? Regardless, it has gone parabolic inside the structure. So inside the wedge, we are heading to the opposite direction that we should be going, and we're just getting steeper and steeper and steeper. So you can see there was the original trend line. Then all of a sudden, we're going like this. So if you draw a round circle, well, it's not a round circle, but if you sort of curve this price action, it's going parabolic, and that's normally an indication of exhaustion. So I'm extremely cautious, to be honest, on all the indexes right now. I don't see opportunity of buying into this just yet. I don't see confirmation that we are moving to the upside. I want to see a retest, and the retest I'm still looking for is down here, 34,800. I want to see a decent retest. I want to see the market just flush one more time and build a base and build some structure, and then give us the opportunity to jump into this. This is way too messy. If I just close off on the 15 minutes and we look at that, there is no ways you can trade that. No matter who you are. Yeah, you might get lucky a couple of times, but reality is you're not going to be able to trade when the market is going sideways like that. And you're going to jump in here, you're going to be looking for your next level, and it's never going to get the next level. And you're just going to keep jumping in, jumping out, confusing yourself, then going in the opposite direction, and just creating havoc in your own life. So when we're sideways like that, you can't trade. And you can see the only time it really started going is really late in the session, and this was pretty much because Google's results came out after the market closed. So this section here is after actual market close. This is futures market, whereas from here to roughly here, no, sorry, I lied, to here is the actual market opening hours. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think for me it is sit quietly, Watch what's going on. We've got non-farm payrolls on Friday. Just wait for that structure. Structure has to happen. It's going to come. It's going to come. And as soon as it's here, you'll be able to jump in on this. Until then, I'm Sit on Hands. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers for now.